All right, I want to move on to Luka Doncic, gentlemen, because he was ejected early in the third quarter of Sunday's win over the Cavs. We talked about it a bit at the top of the show. He was called for a flagrant tool. Our officials ruling Doncic made a, quote, aggressive strike to the groin area of Cavs guard Collin Sexton. Luka said afterward, quote, after I saw the video, I knew I hit him, but it wasn't anything on purpose. So, Perk, is this something, nothing, or everything? Because as we have been talking about, Luka is just one technical shy of a suspension, something that fortunately did not exist back when Sheed was playing.
Yeah, look, it's everything to me, and here's why, right? A guy that led the league in technical fouls, a guy that lost over $200,000 because of technical fouls and ejections and things to that nature. My whole thing is with Luka is that he don't want his reputation to be that way. And this is going from a guy that had a pretty bad reputation with the officials. And once you get labeled as a guy that's going to come out whining, a guy that's going to play dirty, a guy that's going to complain, officials are not going to give you the respect you deserve, and they're going to ignore you. They're not going to, it's almost like you want to be on the good side of the officials. You don't want them coming in and saying, no, I ain't talking to you. I talk to this person, but not to you. And Luka has a long career ahead of him, and I just want him to succeed and for nothing to harm his legacy.
Hey, perfect. For me,
I'm not really.
That's an ass whooping. You did that deliberately. He didn't like the way that Collin Sexton was blocking him out. He felt as though that Collin maybe put a little bit of extra on him. No, it's a simple block out. You got to get low when you're blocking out the big man. And then for him to turn around and as you're looking at me, throw a shot to my Johnson. Oh no, that's an ass whooping, dog. I mean, I kudos to Collin Sexton. You kept your cool and everything of that nature. Kudos. But, hey, no, that's an ass whooping. That's what that is.
And this is why this is something. Dog. Because, look, did he deserve every technical that he got this year? Probably not. Did he mean to hit him between the legs? Maybe not. But the problem with Luka is that he loses his cool. He loses his cool. And that is something that you cannot do when you are the superstar player on a team, because if you lose your cool at the wrong time in a playoff game, you can be gone. And if you're gone in a playoff game, you dramatically hurt your team more than if you get suspended for a regular season game. This is something he's got to work on. He's got to pick his spots, both with the officials and with sending messages to players on the court. Let the dudes like Perk go settle scores with other players. Perk was one of the best at that. Go let him get ejected and then take care of his fine later.
By the way, I love the graphic.
Real fast, can I say this?
Please.
Luka, you should cuss him out in Italian, not English.
Strategy there.
Hey, Rachel, you know what's crazy that he said that real quick? So myself, and KG and Doc all were on the same team, and we all were top 5 in the league in technical fouls. So we said that we were going to start cursing the referees out by using numbers. So we would call them a 285 or a 363.
That's incredible. I just have to throw that graphic up again of the text this season, because look at the bottom line there. Perk, you're talking about this coming from a guy who led the league in techs. I led the league in techs 2 years. Perk, you had 16 techs in the 2010 season. Sheed had 40 in the 2001 season. Thank you very much. Sheed, what would you advise Luka, aside from cursing in Italian so people don't know, right, what he's saying? But Sheed, how would you advise Luka to get it a little bit more under control? Because as Brian points out, the playoffs are coming. They can't lose him for a game.
Well, you just got to keep playing. I did receive a lot of texts and stuff. A lot of mine were during the regular season. But once playoff time came, then I knew what was at stake there. So I knew, like, okay, I got to shut my mouth. I got to just go ahead and bite the bullet. And if the referee, they want to, be sarcastic or cuss me out, I got to let them, because I know if I said anything, then they would give me a tech. And now I'm gone for 2 games. We're in the playoffs, and that could change the whole thing. So Luka, just keep playing. You busting their ass. You killing them already, dog. So just keep playing, doing what you're doing. You ain't even got to say nothing to the refs. You going to the line. You getting buckets. Y'all winning. Hey, go ahead. You doing your thing, bro.
I love it. Sheed, thank you so much for hanging with us a bit today.
Yes.
I'm just This is my face when Rasheed Wallace is around.
Rachel, I'm just so glad I don't have to see the Kansas City Chiefs gear this year. Lord, I'm glad. Oh, thank you. I'm just so happy.
We can get into that next time. Again, the podcast, Let's Get Technical. Sheed's into a bunch of other stuff. He will be back with us soon. Sheed, thank you so much. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.